welcome back, Earthers. Smelting here, and we get a big update that just went live earlier today for Minecraft Earth. It is R12, and I just want to go over the patch notes with you all because, like, big stuff in this. So, just to begin, meat is back on the menu. You can eat food to regain health and adventures. Fruit and vegetables are also on the menu, all part of a balanced diet. That's right, we can finally eat food to replenish health while we're inside of adventures and we're actually outside on the map. Now, the health does come into play differently than it has before in the past. If you keep reading, you actually will see to raise the stakes. That's good. To raise the stakes, health is now persistent between adventures. If you take damage in one adventure, you'll be hurt when you start your next adventure. So unlike before, where if you left an adventure and went into another one, your damage would be erased, you'd heal back up. Now it does not. Your damage will persist every time you go into an adventure. So it forces you to actually have to eat foods, whether they're any of the proteins or it's any of the vegetables. You have to eat that now in order to regain that health. Your health is displayed while you're on the map. If you die in an adventure, you respawn on the map but with reduced health. Now that just means that instead of you being at full health, you'll most likely start out at 3/4 health, but again, forces you to have to eat something in order to regain that health, which is really, really awesome. Now, the other really cool thing about this update is eating is also accessible with the inventory screen using the new info button, which leads us to... There's a new item info button on the inventory screen. Click through to see an item, to see the stats, discover how chicken compares to mutton or what the damage and durability values of your tools are, plus funny blurbs on your favorite blocks. Now, I'm not going to go over all of them because some of them are actually really funny, but I do want to point out, unfortunately, I don't personally have any melons or apples, so I couldn't actually check out the stats for those, but I do have the stats on exactly what type of protein, what type of meat, how that heals you. It's really interesting, too, because depending on what the meat is, it depends on how much it actually heals you. Starting out with chicken, chicken heals you for 4 health. Now, moving on to mutton, mutton heals you for 5 health. Beef that's cooked is 6 health, and pork chops are 7 health. Now, that's really cool that they're all differentiating values, so you aren't always eating the same thing. If you only need 4 health points, you can actually eat that instead of this one. So that's pretty cool that they're all mixed up. If you actually have the stats for the vegetables, leave them though down below in the comment section. I would love to check them out. I know other viewers would as well. I'm going to go out and try to see if I can find some apples tomorrow, and I have some melons I have to wait for them to actually harvest. But yeah, leave that down below. Let me know what those values are. I'm really, really excited about being able to eat food. You can do it in adventures. You can do it outside of adventures. It's a huge game changer for me, especially when you go into those adventures that have all of the skeleton archers. Like, thank God we can eat food now. You still need to be mindful of, though, if you die in an adventure, whatever items you have on your item bar, you lose. So you want to make sure you plan correctly and adequately for adventures. Make sure you have food, make sure you have the right equipment, everything like that, because you don't want to lose all of those valuables that you work so hard to get. Now, continuing with the rest of the update, tired of people walking all over you? We added a people occlusion toggle for iPhones iOS 13 Plus. Now, what this means is this will just help keep people either, if you're actually in AR mode, it will help people stay off of the actual what you're trying to project, or it will help you actually put them on there. I feel to be able to help them, be able to help you take better pictures in AR mode with people. So that's kind of cool. I haven't had a chance to actually mess around with that. Might try to give that a shot. The next 2 things are huge for me, okay? The coming soon, night-themed build plates will be available in the store. Look up to see the stars. Don't sleep on this new offer. It means it will be perpetually night on these build plates, which is really cool. I'm really excited to actually see what they mean by look up and see the stars. It'd be really cool if they somehow had some stars in there. I'm not sure how that would work out. It might be similar to how the clouds work in the daylight build plates, but we'll just have to wait and see. That's really exciting, though, about nighttime build plates. Next also is coming soon, we've implemented the underlying code for a new feature called boosts. stay tuned for a full release. As soon as I get the info on Boost, I will make sure to do an entire breakdown video on them. I have no idea exactly how they'll operate. You might just be an item that you pick up. It might be something you have to buy. It might be something you have to craft. So as soon as I get any sort of information on Boosts, I will definitely make sure to relay that to everybody right here. Now, we also have a new mob that they introduced with this patch, a woolly cow. I have not seen one yet. I'm going to go out searching tomorrow, but it says the woolly cow has arrived. This new fuzzy friend could use a haircut. I wonder what happens when you use your shears. So I'm interested. I want to try to see if I can find a woolly cow in order to shear it. Hopefully it might grow back. I'm not sure. Lots of mystery with this right here. So if you've actually been able to find one by the time this has gone live and you see the video, leave a comment down below. Let me know. Let everybody know what happens when you actually shear the woolly cow. Like, what happens? What do you get? So yeah, make sure you leave a comment down below if you've already done that. If not, I'm going to try to, like I say, check it out tomorrow and try to find me one of those woolly cows. Now, they have fixed some bugs as well. Players will no longer get stuck in the adventure preview screen. That's one of the reasons I kind of stopped doing a lot of adventures was because of that bug. So I'm really excited that that has actually been kicked out. Also, there was a complicated bug where you couldn't pick up a liquid block if there was nothing behind it in AR. That bug does not exist anymore. This is another really big, awesome, cool bug that they fixed. You now get your bucket back when you're smelting with lava. So that means what would happen before is if you used your lava in order to actually put it in your furnace, you wouldn't be able to actually get that bucket back. So it's really awesome. They have actually put that in there now because you'll be able to use it over and over again. We've also fixed a UI overlapping issue with the Adventure Stats preview screen on iPhone 7 Plus. And thanks to recent improvements, the following devices have been removed from the blacklist. A Motorola Moto X4, a Motorola One, Samsung Galaxy A30, and the Samsung Galaxy A70. You can now play Minecraft Earth on those devices. There's also new recipes that they introduced. You can finally make a bucket of mud, which is awesome because you'll be able to expand that play area for your muddy pigs. Stone slab has been introduced along with sandstone and a spruce button. Now, I do want to go back and actually talk a little bit about the food because I'm not sure when they implemented this, but you can actually cook all of that food, all of the proteins, the chicken, the mutton, the beef, and the pork chops in your furnace now too. So definitely go and check that out. It's extremely simple and easy in order to actually cook food. And you don't have to set up a furnace. You don't have to make anything outside. Like, if you really want a good laugh, go and check out one of the earlier videos I did about how to maybe cook food. It was pretty much just me slaughtering a bunch of cows, throwing them on fire. But this is way easier. Furnace, all you gotta do is put that uncooked raw food inside of the furnace, throw a little bit of ignition on it so it actually fires up, and boom, you're good to go. But my name is Trementic. Thanks so much for checking out the video. Make sure to give it a like if you found it helpful. Subscribe to the channel for more tips and tricks. I'm going to hopefully start putting out more Minecraft Earth videos. I'm going to try to work a little bit on adventures tomorrow. Like I said, try to find that woolly cow and keep going forward. Make sure to leave a comment down below if there's something in particular you would like to see, something either discussed further or explained or anything like that. But like I said, my name is Trementic. Thanks so much for checking out the video, and I hope you have a wonderful day.